Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We back again. We up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. Thank y'all for waiting patiently. It's not too much going on, y'all. It's so dead, man. These days, I'm getting frustrated with a lot of stuff. I'm getting frustrated with this weather. 1 minute it's hot, 1 minute it's cold. It's throwing me off, man. All right, 1 minute, you got to put the AC on. In the same week, you got to put the heat on. Wake up, you go to bed, there's no topics. Wake up, no topics. What's good, y'all? We up. Shout out to everybody that's tapped in. But we good. It was good. It was a good live yesterday. Anyway, let's just get into it, man. So, like I said, y'all, we pass covers, we pass trending topics. This is when y'all gonna really see who are creators and who are not, right? It's nothing big where it's just gonna go on for a week. Y'all see that? No more big topics that just go on. You see all that 50 shit dead. You see everything that happens is a fad and then it dies. Because this is my proof, and I was showing y'all the game is only sustaining from social media topics, which means none of this shit was real. So if it's not a topic, it's nothing to talk about, unless you're talking about this real talk. We talking about real talk today once again, like we do every day. So it is nothing but a big wrap-up of everything I said already. I'm sounding slow because we was already ahead. So when I said that y'all were being robbed, hip-hop fans, you're being robbed. They outright robbing y'all, slaying y'all, boosting up ticket sales. It is now being admitted in court as we speak. Why am I saying that? I'm sick of talking about the things I already said. When I told y'all were being robbed, tracked on every application, baited, everybody was in on it, then everybody dipped off. You missed the whole Meta case. You missed the payout for Meta. You missed the payout for Live Nation. I'm telling y'all, it was fair game to rob everybody under hip-hop because hip-hoppers are the code word for you know who. Told you, they have about 20 different names. But it was fair game on them. Then you're going to see when the PPP money came out, all these companies were getting rich. Yes, y'all, I'm telling you, everybody got rich the past couple years. And if you don't believe that, just know all that PPP money, those trillions, that money alone made a lot of people rich when that money got circulated back out. Remember when they always told you, money circulates in everybody else's neighborhood, but in that one neighborhood, it circulates once, which means every neighborhood they got paid, all their money went somewhere else. And then it just kept happening and happening and happening and happening. To this day, it's still happening. Everybody's rich, y'all. So we're going to get into it. Live Nation in court right now. And if it wasn't for court, it wouldn't come out. And this is why I tell you, it's a lot of tricks. See, they made a payout. I think they got to pay like $280-something million, but other states are still suing them. Certain states feel like the government gave them a little lenient deal, so now they're being sued by states. So it ain't over yet. They was taxing, parking, making up prices. We're going to get into that. What else? Let's just go. Number of real topics today. Everything is nothing but a continuation of what's actually going on right now, y'all. That's all we're talking about. That's it. Still entertainment, y'all. Still entertainment. It's just grown-up stuff now. That's all it is. Grown-ups. All right? The stuff that's really going on that's going to affect your life. Or when you want to figure out why things are the way they are, those are the things I'm showing you. The things that have affected your life already and the things that's going to affect it if you don't wake up. All right? So this is why we're not supposed to cry, and we cannot cry. We can't feel sorry for nobody because we all saw so much money spent. Now, y'all all have to smack yourself. We have to remember about all the money stacks online they were posted. You have saw so much money posted on your timeline that you ever seen in real life. You saw everybody with all this money in their hands posting pictures, right? How long was that? You seen everybody posting their nice outfits. How many years was that? You saw people posting, going to clubs, concerts, buying drinks, hookah lounges, big bottles, liquor store. You saw it all. So what are we talking about? And who are we going to feel sorry for? All right. Everybody's broke now, y'all. When I say everybody, I'm talking about everybody that participated in hip-hop culture. That's what I'm talking about. The majority of people. Let's go. But it was fair game for them to get robbed. They did, like I say, I put it together like we spoke about. A lot of people didn't know that the big money they touched was the last money they was ever going to touch. All those that was touching them thousands, they didn't know that was going to be their last thousands ever. Ever. They didn't know they was being used to stimulate the economy the whole time we was in the house. And when we came out the house, all the truth was going to get exposed. Told y'all, we are in a time of truth. Your reality has been being unveiled right in your face. Yeah. You got it now? And I'm saying that because you're still going to see you don't have entertainment because they can't talk about the real stuff. So I just wanted you to get that hip-hop is not kiddie land no more. Meaning, if it is kiddie land, it don't exist. You got it? I'm saying it for a reason, y'all. Your reality is being unveiled. People have been trying to free y'all, but we have to prove a lot of people didn't want to be free. Now let's get into it. Robbing them blind, baby. Robbing them blind, baby. Baker said in one 2022 message to fellow Live Nation employee, Jeff Weinhold. That's how we do. So in court, you will see their text messages are being revealed. And if it wasn't for court, these things would have never came out. So they were making so much money robbing people. They were bragging, y'all. And understand who they really was robbing. Now, I also looked at like other tickets, like Kid Rock tickets, $200. For his show, that was considered too much money. But remember yesterday when I said, fam, there was a time where 200, 300, that was front row. That was floor seats. One way or another. 300 front row. So Kid Rock tickets was 200, and that was considered to be too high for his genre. Now check this out. The main people that was getting taxed was hip-hop shows. R&B, black shows, $500 a ticket, $450, $300 for nosebleeds. You get it? They was getting straight robbed. $500 for Coachella events, $600. All this crazy. They was making up. All rap events got taxed the worst. And they're not getting nothing back. See that? Robbing them blind, baby. That's how we do. That's right. Told y'all idiots. Told you everybody got rich off you. That's why everybody's going to laugh as they go broke now. All right? They were following online celebrities, y'all. Look, why the hell would you pay a ticket to see stuff like this? Well, that's what was happening. Let's go. Check it out. Bloomberg, this real big business news. This big business news, y'all. This the biggest news smoking, man. This, I can't believe this shit, y'all. Hip-hop made all that money, but in the end, they the brokest and the stupidest. Don't even know what happened to them. Don't know nothing. Hip-hop wasn't even smart enough to even know where their money went at. Bloomberg know about it. These are this investing site. Big business. When I kept telling you all these years, all big people have money invested in hip-hop, whether you know it or not. Hip-hop made all the money in America. Hip-hop was the guaranteed flip investment in America the past 30 years. A guaranteed flip. Concert, ticket sales, merchandise, anything touch hip-hop is going through the roof. They all knew that. That was the biggest joke played on us. All right? That's why everybody's trillionaires, billionaires, 100 millionaires now. All right? It's from this genre, this culture. You had no clue the culture you love was other people's success story. That's right. That's what happened. All right? So, now y'all want to be technical? Being that y'all always talk about the past, this is the honest to God truth. Check this out. They made more money off hip-hop than they ever made off slavery. And these are facts. All right? They made more money off hip-hop than they ever made off slavery. Can you get that through your head? All right. We passed that. All right? If you want to talk about certain things, bring it up to date. They made way more money off of this than slavery. You figure it out. Let's go. Courthouse News Service. Live Nation execs testify he regrets boasting about robbing concert goers in unearthed text. See, you was waiting on the F-files and F-text. No, you got some better text. You got modern text. Live Nation, the shit you love, you've been getting robbed. They admitting they been robbing y'all. But how many times I said, family, they robbing them straight up. Everything we spoke about that people thought was hate, I don't know what they thought. But I told them everything play by play by play by play. But what they say, they don't believe it unless it comes from somebody else's mouth. Here's the proof. After the fact. They always going to tell you what happened after the damage already done. Boom, they did the same thing with crack. Yeah, we was the one that flooded it. Yeah, we found it out. We found out everything late. That's why I call you Johnny Come Lately. Not because I call you that. That's why the world call you that. I didn't want to be called that no more. So look, bingo, right here. Testify. Not only was they taking the money, y'all, they was bragging back and forth, all type of shit. And you know this case had to be serious if they went back into their old records, phone records, text message. Told you we all was being tracked. Let's go. These people are so stupid. Ticket executive Ben Baker said of fans in a 2022 message, which he called immature and regrettable. So now being that he's in court, he claims he regrets that text. No, guy, you're busted. And like I said, I know what was going on. I just felt it. I felt that after 2020, past years, they were actually trying to see how dumb I was. And that's just what I believe. And then I just started looking at everything different. It took time. But I looked at it like, yo, first they said you're going to be dead at 18. They kept putting all this shit in your head. So now I'm looking at it like, well, maybe maybe in their eyes, you're not supposed to be here. Meaning, no more smart people supposed to be left. No more, nobody that really knows what's really, like, I just seen all this shit going on that I knew was dumb, and I'm just, and that why they like this. And I'm just putting it all together. I'm like, yo, social media is flipping people out. They have become stupid. I'm just watching the whole thing. They celebrityed out. They whored out. They fake influenced out. They followed out. They just so corny and just so bogus now. They in their mind, they think they're celebrities. And I'm not playing with you. I'm like, so people from the country think they're celebrities now. People that grew up with fucking in trailers, dirt parks, people that never even seen a city in their life to social media. I'm like, people just started traveling after. I'm watching this whole shit. I'm watching the whole shit. Like, I know reality, but I'm watching how the internet is making people take on this different persona. And there's nothing wrong with that. But they was getting gassed up and they was doing too much. Meaning, you know goddamn well you grew up poor, but now you buying $500 tickets, $400 tickets. I tell you certain shit I don't do. I would never pay $500 to see no human like that. If it don't benefit me, I will blow $500 in a casino before I pay to see a bogus celebrity. I will blow money so many different ways before I ever pay for a lame ass ticket. That's me, y'all. That's just me. I will blow $1,000 doing nothing before I spend $500 on a corny ass act. You get it? That's me. I don't pay for nothing, y'all. So my point is this. Everybody started paying for nothing. But I said this too. Don't get it twisted. They started taxing people because they know all you want to do is take pictures and post. So like I said, I know part of it. The truth is, part of it, they know these people was not really trying to watch no shows. So now I get to show you this part. This is why we started getting all these artificial celebrities these past years. Told you I put it together online, just chilling. This the formula, y'all. The more rappers we bring out, the more shows. Stream rappers, all these fake ass rappers, Lil Pump, just keep bringing them out. The more rappers, the more shows, the more festivals, the more ticket sales, the more streams, the more money, the more cuts. Got it? This was all that happened. Now you're going to see y'all, it all stop, pop. Everything stop. Live Nation in court, all the stream rappers going. See it? Told y'all, you'll see it clear now. It's like we was in the house, the internet was on fast forward. Every day, right? A new one come out, a new one. It was a setup. A new rapper come out, they gonna go to this platform, that platform, say cheese, this one, that one. They breaking in new artists every day on these platforms. I tell you, it's a pipeline. It was a pipeline that you gonna buy it. See, But really, he a fucking nobody. It's a plan. We're going to get these two bozos. We got it set up. They're going to go on the top platforms they watch. They're going to buy it all. But the whole plan is to get their ass in motion, because once they got a name, we could get money off the tickets. Whether walkthroughs, concerts. Money, 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 money. Nothing to do with no talent. Money. Get us another one. We need another rapper. Get one. Hurry up. And we giving people we don't got to pay like that. We giving people we going to pay real quick. They ain't getting no publishing. And we keeping everything. Merchandise, social media content channels. We keeping it all. That's what they did. Artificial celebrities. Got it? And you'll see they were just pumping them out, pumping them out, pumping them out, pumping them out. Get them on tour. Get them on tour. Then you're going to see all those years we in the house, all these damn concerts. And before that, this go back to all that Coachella shit, South by Southwest. Y'all gonna see it just shows. They was getting rich. Then I want y'all to see all those concerts really was bullshit. How you know that? It wasn't no classic concerts. It wasn't no real shit. It was just a lot of knockoff shit. But they got rich, y'all. They got rich. They got rich. They got super rich, man. So check it out. That's why they had to be in court. They monopolized the game so much. They really was dealing with like some street tactics shit. Like some street tactics. Shutting down everybody else. No, these our acts. This our money. Y'all ain't getting nothing. And then they just going city to city to city to city. That's what y'all forgetting. See, they taking that shit to 50 states. Each state, they might hit 3 to 4 cities. It depends on the state. That's how, and they was doing this shit the whole time. All y'all gumps just online scrolling and paying and paying. I'm just being honest, y'all. This was happening. The bloggers gassing that shit up. Christian making everybody a star. NLE Chopper, he's a star. Y'all gonna go buy all them tickets. Finesse 2 times. Glorilla, another. I'm just showing you. Now that the money gone, everybody's looking stupid now. Every concert, they had to go buy clothes, shopping, eating. Now everybody's going bad. Gas up. Watch what happened now, y'all. Check it out. This man Baker, he really was saying that y'all, I told y'all it's ways they do shit without saying your name or your race. Robbing them blind, baby. Who is them? Who is them? All right. Who is them? Robbing them blind. All right. Didn't we just speak about the other day, Kodak Black performed and people wanted their money back? But what are we going to say? I told you Kodak Black was never a real superstar anyway. So if you pay to see his concert, what do you expect? You been influenced by people on social media, but don't mean they were superstars that performed. But I told you, I'm going to say it again. I said they was charging y'all just to see them, not for the performance. They knew y'all were fanned out, and you would pay just to see Kodak Black, not to hear his music, not to hear his songs, to see him. That's why they all was just on stage, standing there. Twerk a little bit, do a little. You pay to see them. You were fanned out. The real music we from, if they ain't performing, we boo their ass. We booing or we walking out. We want to show, goddammit. Y'all were idiots. Y'all were fanned out. So I told you, it played out online. Then I was able to see how they actually love these people. Instagram, I said, now watching human. This shit somewhere else. So I'm just looking at it like, let's go. And I know the influence they got. So now look, right? We just saw the other day, people say they want their money back. That's just the other day. So, which means what? They still robbing people. But are they robbing people or are people robbing themselves? These are things we got to look at. So look. Further after texting with Winehole, one man named Winehole, one man named Baker, who said he set his top level parking price to $250 for a show at his venue, making up prices. You want to park? $250. I wonder if I can get $225, Baker said in a message at this time. All right. So I have to bring it back again. Remember when I said in hip-hop, you're allowed to lie. I said in hip-hop, anybody can get rich off hip-hop. I said all you got to do is act like you down and you can get rich. Bingo. You can make up shit. I feel like charging $250 today. Why? It's just because it's fucking hip-hop. They stupid. Bingo. Everybody always knew this shit, man. You see, they understand these things, man. Y'all gotta get this. You gonna be the main one say, I don't do drugs, I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarettes, I don't drink liquor, but you a fiend for this shit. You a fiend. You spend money on this shit that the average person an average fiend won't even spend on drugs. God damn it, if back in the day, if a fiend wanted an 8-ball, that shit was only $100 to $150. And look, a ticket cost 3 8-balls. Y'all was buying it to get high off nothing. So, like I said, this is what happened. Y'all brain been hooked on that music shit, but it was also gonna be y'all fucking weapon to you see what Kodak Black doing? That's your brain on hip hop. That's your brain on BT. They knew after a while you was gonna take your own self out with your own ignorance and your finances. That's why you're gonna see, like I say, for some reason, this culture is very expensive. You got it now, right? They always kept saying, this y'all culture, your culture. Why the hell is this culture so damn expensive compared to everybody else's culture? Other cultures make money. This culture is expensive whenever you want to be a part of it. You get it? All right. Y'all got it now, right? Does the Islamic culture cost as much money? No. Does the Jewish culture cost as much money? Just no. But that hip-hop culture costs a lot of money, don't it? All right. Somebody been getting played. What are you looking at? Empty seats at concerts. This was last summer. I don't got to say the name, but when I told you they were doing a lot of camera tricks, that's what they were doing. Last summer, there was no damn concert set on like that. This is why they also boost up tickets. When that woman said she had to pay $600 for a ticket and couldn't even see like that. Told you they've been robbing people. Because they know once you swipe that card, ain't nothing you're going to do about it. And I've been speaking about these things. The card made us stupid. You're going to swipe. But then for some reason, when you want your money back, you got to go through all this hell. No, they came up with legitimate ways to extort and take your money. So you see it right here? I'm showing you empty ass seats at events. One of y'all favorite artists. Showing you, I didn't do this. Everybody been doing their homework. Told y'all, man, everybody been knowing the truth about all this shit, y'all. Let's go. These people are stupid. So use your brain. When he say these people, who the hell is he talking about? These people are stupid. Correction. These people are so stupid. Baker wrote, I almost feel bad taking advantage of them. Ha 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 ha. Right there. They thought all I've been doing is bringing y'all the real energy that exists. The real time people be on for real. See how he do it? See how I be laughing? Ha ha, clowning. Because I told you, it's all about clowning now. Ain't no anger. It's all about straight clowning these fools. That's right, because their mouth was so big and they did a whole lot. And they thought I was going to let it slide. No, I told you it's called payback. It's called payback. That's right. It's called payback. We laughing at all y'all now. So you see it? These people are so stupid. Who we laughing at? Everybody that was bragging on their timeline. Everybody that wanted us to know how rich they were, wanted us to feel bad because we was working and doing regular shit. Everybody that act like they was some type of fucking baller. They had their own business. They do taxes. They do this. They do that. Whatever the hell they was bragging about, showing us their trips. Whatever they bragged about, the joke on them now. Every last one of them. And like you all know, people don't have the same posted energy no more they used to. Just know these are executives laughing after taking everybody's money while they're doing it, making up prices, calling them, these people, all of that. Here you go right here. Bingo. These people are so stupid. I almost feel bad taking advantage of them. Admitting to taking advantage. But then I tell you, it's particular people, they're accustomed to abuse. Same thing, taking advantage. It means abusing their ass. They sign up for abuse. Did I lie to you? Can I keep showing you? They sign up for abuse. That's why they always got to cry. Get it? Because they're not smart. They don't understand that ticket is abusive. That shit going to abuse my pockets. I ain't paying that. They going to pay it. They know you finked out. Let me show you the parking game. He said it right here. But they're not going to break it down. Let me break down this street shit they was doing, y'all. Check it out. See that? He knows they knew this. When you come to the show and you fresh, you got your money, you feeling exclusive, you want parking. So he know I can make up some shit. They're gonna pay that $250. See, you want to be a celebrity, charge your ass $250 on the spot. And you don't want to feel bad and say, "No, I ain't paying that." You want to be a baller, right? But he knows that you're gonna pay it. Some shit he just made up. Got it? Boom. Because they know in hip-hop, it's this thing called baller. Yeah, those security guards will tell you at the front door. They know hip-hop come with this shit called balling. And you know what that really mean? You can make people pay extra for shit just because you make up a price. And they don't want to be embarrassed by saying no, or I ain't paying that, or I can't afford it. They're going to pay it. It's a hip-hop game. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking it all now because it's all exposed, all over with. So here you have it. Now, in the new deal, this will happen. Live Nation had to kick out over $280 million, and they got to split 50% now. 50% of all tickets got to go to other people. They can't monopolize all of them no more. So a percentage go to Ticketmaster, things like that. StubHub. See that? Krishan and Blueface joined on stage by Baddies Cast. These are the things they pay for, y'all. No talent, nothing. But this was getting all these companies rich. Now you see the formula, being that it's over. It was important to make these two stars. Once you make them stars, you get paid off them. That's why you're going to see. This era, y'all forget, it's backwards, y'all. I'm going to keep bringing it to y'all. We live in a backwards time. Remember before, the rappers, the music people would make an album, videos, a lot of songs. Then they go on tour. What happened before? They made more music than they went on tour. This era, you started seeing them touring more than making music because they were making money with no songs. Told you what happened. It's in your face. When they was able to go on all these tours without no songs, albums. But you know, before it wasn't like that. The album, let's say Hard Knock Life album drop. The album drops. That shit played on the radio for about 8-10 months. Then they go on tour. And then it's going to be one big-ass tour. That's it. They're going to do little shows and shit, but it's going to be one big-ass tour. That's it. It ain't going to be a whole bunch of tours and no music. And by the time they go on tour, they already know they done released 3 to 4 songs on the radio that's hits. Y'all forgot everything, man. Then they flipped it on y'all. The least talent do the most shows. Before, the more talent you had, the least shows you did. I tell you, it was all, we was in a simulation of a fake-ass world. They know you love entertainment so much, after 2020, they started giving y'all fake entertainment, counterfeit shit, make-believe shit, acting talent. You look at all your life as a TV show. You look at, since we've been in the house, everything was a damn TV show. It was not real, I told you. It was only believed by you on your timeline that made it real. Being that you believe they were somebody, you paid for it, that's on you. But meanwhile, we all know now y'all got dementia, all right? Y'all will believe in shit that ain't even real. Y'all lost track of time. Y'all forgot what talent is, bro. Sis, let's go. All right? Because they were manufactured. Manufactured bloggers, celebrities, manufactured talent, guys. That's it. No proof. Their whole talent was introduced to us online, which means it's not real at all. You know what I'm saying? So let's move on because it was monetized. Everybody made a name online. Everybody got rich. Now, this is the whole thing right here. Being that the game is dead, now you're able to see who really got talent. How is all these people so big, but you don't have nothing? And you finally now can see they can't talk about this. Family, I told you, I don't dwell on this shit. This thing is happening every single day. All right? Every day. This is the news. Thank you, LA Slim. This is the news. Zuck in court matter, that is news. Everything is real news. But you've been able to see who can't talk about this. It's been going on for months. It's not about exposing nobody, y'all. My whole thing now, it's all over. I'm just showing y'all the reality behind the curtain. I'm the one just showing you the extra credits to the film, the bonus footage. Y'all all got played, all right? Y'all all got played on so many different levels. This is why you don't have nothing left, because some of the people in this lawsuit are some of the same people that's running fucking YouTube, your everyday life. Told you they had your life set up a certain way. When you run to the concert, they control that. When you run to this platform for information, they control that. Everything you run to, they control it, because they became your leaders. Let's go. Y'all was in a pyramid scheme, guys. I told you what happened to y'all. Y'all was in a big scheme, really a Ponzi scheme. Here you go, right here, robbing them blind, baby. That's how we do. The guy Baker said, robbing them blind. Jeff Wynn, they texting each other. That's how we do, baby. Getting this money. Man, that's some foul stuff, boy. That's some foul stuff. That's some foul stuff. These people are so stupid. I almost feel bad taking advantage of them. So, like I said, y'all, it's a lot of reasons why people don't respect y'all, and it has nothing to do with your race at all. It's your stupid behavior. You are now considered idiots. That word N-I-G-G-A don't exist no more. Y'all whole judgment is based on y'all stupidity now. And there's a lot of words for that. Yup, y'all unawareness. The fact is 2026, y'all still don't understand finances. Y'all fell so low, y'all don't even know what talent is no more. You don't know enough of this no more. And everybody else is now better than you. And that's just what it is. Ask yourself how the hell it happened. All right, so many of us know what happened. Y'all became social media whores and social media dummies. That's what happened, y'all. Just the truth. These people are so stupid. So now you got it. But now he want to say he regrets saying it. Just know this is in court. Text messages revealed yesterday in court. This is a current case because they still being sued by states. All right? So, like I said, this is hip-hop fans. It's all together. Hip-hop fans are Instagram fans. Instagram fans are hip-hop fans. Social media lovers, they love entertainment. They all one big-ass bubble of... I'm going to be respectful. Got it? Told y'all it's a code. Anybody you see with tatted out face, weirdo. It's a code. When I see her, say I see her in the street, I already know she's a social media junkie. I already know she's an idiot. Tell you it's a certain code. Tats on face. Baby hairs. Colored twisties. There's certain glasses. Anybody that looks the same, family. Now, all my people that played 2K basketball, I want y'all to understand this shit, man. When we were playing all those video games, 2K, when they first came with the face generator, that was AI technology. AI technology was experimented on us first on video games. The face. Take a picture of your face, remember? Then I want y'all to see this, all my people that know about 2K. You will see these sports games already had certain looks. And these looks are what? Generated looks. And you only are allowed to look within these certain looks. Now, I want you to see, this is what I understood about online when I was telling you these things. Online, it's a certain look, like a video game. And by your look, I know if you're influenced by Instagram or online because you don't know that you are a social media character like a video game. I told you, the code was hoodies, Crocs, tats on face, baby hairs, colored hair. It's a certain way you look now. I know exactly who you are. I know if you're brainwashed by social media. That's how it is, y'all. I know if you're a willing participant when you're wearing dunks, tights. Y'all got a dress code, a look. Just like a video game, y'all. These are all the things I was trying to tell you. But what y'all got to get, it's not my judgment. This also how society know who you are. This how society know who you are. When you're looking for a job, an apartment. When I see that woman right there, social media head, 9 times out of 10, she got to sell her body. I know for a fact she don't got a job. But I want y'all to see this. This woman says she getting them taken off her face. This whole thing of following also was, hopefully you look up to her and hopefully you follow her. See her face? Told y'all was an experiment. Hopefully you love them so much, you look up to them. Hopefully you're going to do the same exact thing they did. Touch our face, get pregnant. Meanwhile, they both represent two niggas with no jobs and no careers. And you're going to follow them. See it? That was the formula. So I tell you, it's the reason why everybody poor, y'all. I've been watching this whole shit. All of their job was to lead y'all off the cliff and take as much money from y'all as they can. And they did it. That's right. I'm talking about the whole industry did it. See? Let me show y'all another social media look. No disrespect, but I've been showing y'all this. This is what the world talking about. Everything I'm bringing to y'all is what the world's talking about when I say not just me. I just give y'all the raw narratives. That's it. Not my opinion on this. See that? Told you the social media look. Didn't I tell you the new look is blonde hair with those glasses? Bingo. Didn't I tell you that's a new look for them? Bingo. Why I say that? I've been doing studies. I didn't see nobody else with that look yet. Told you that's their new look. Y'all got it now? We up. Hold on. Let me get this charger real quick, y'all. Give me a second. We up. Hold up. We up. All right. I need this charger. I'm trying to tell y'all, life is based on classification. Just like ancient time, just like the real world. Society is going to a different level, and it's going to be based on classification. How you look. All right? How you look is now your judgment, whether you like it or not. It's not your race. It's how you look. It's your classification in society. All right? I'm going to let y'all know all this shit. The classification is have against the have-nots. The classification is law-abiding citizens, tax-paying citizens, hard workers. That's why I'm going to keep explaining myself. All right? Some of y'all need to get a members only. This is the whole thing. The new world is based on how you look. Classification. All right? Let me give you an example. When I see her, she means rebellion. One way or another. Rebellion. No, I know? Bingo. She got blonde hair. She got piercings. Guess what I know? She don't got a real job. I know that off the rip. Not a real one. But I also know a lot of people that look like her, they're brainwashed by social media. How I know that? Because I've been studying it. Guess what she doing? Talking on social media about something about a water bottle, how she put it in a dishwasher and the shit messed up, some dumb shit. But I know when I see her face, I know this whole article means dumb shit. Tell you that's the code of it. Now look what they saying about her that quick. I'm not playing with y'all. Check it out. Nose ring, case closed. You know what they trying to say? She dumb. Know why they saying she dumb, y'all? Family, there's nothing wrong with piercings. I have nothing against none of this shit, but they trying to tell y'all still got piercings in y'all face. That's why you ain't got shit. That's why you ain't got shit. Because you're so focused on your fashion, your beliefs, your looks, your the shit you into. This is why you don't have nothing. I told you it's classification. Average person can look at you now and say, she ain't got no real job. You didn't know that though, right? Before, I told you everything they want us to think was cool, in the end, they was going to use it against us. These are things I knew when I was going to I was going to get certain tats above the neck. Then I thought about it. Bro, if you do that, you're officially outcast. Meaning, if you ever got to go back in society, you outcast. You ever get a big-ass tat on your head. Because I wanted to do that a long time ago. I wanted to get a tat on my head. Facts. But I always thought like, damn. Because my whole thing was artwork. So if I was going to get my head tatted, I was going to get a certain artwork on it. But I always thought like, man, you never know. You might got to go back to work in the office, certain things. And that will always stop me. Because I knew once I go all in, I'm outcast. I knew it. That's what it means. So a lot of y'all didn't know that. See, once you got all pierced out, you saying I'm outcast. Fuck it. I don't need no job. That's really what you're saying. But you don't know that. Now they got society set up like that. See that? Bingo. That also mean you probably smoke weed, piercings, mean all that. See, when you got once you start representing rebellion, y'all, it means you might do anything. I got a big tat on my head. Shit, I might smoke weed. I might do blow. I might do E. I might keep a gun. I'm an outcast. That's how I look. It's a stereotype of society that's now going to be used against you. Get it? That's it. Wait, okay, let me show you how classification works. Okay, lady, you online 10:30 on Instagram talking like that? Oh, we know for a fact you ain't got no job. We know that the hours you online and how you look. So that's how it works, man. Yep. So nose ring, case closed, meaning she's an idiot. Don't listen to her. Oh my God, can't fix stupid. So didn't I tell you that's a narrative on them? All right. And I want y'all all to get. It ain't about the piercings, y'all. My beautiful woman with piercings, you must understand this. Once shit became a fad, too many dummies went and got piercings. So what y'all got to all understand when I tell y'all these things that were are not no more. Dreads were highly respected. A lot of things that were highly respected, you have to understand. Once it became a fad and everybody started doing it, it all became clown shit because too many clowns was doing it. See? That's what happened, y'all. They made a mockery of everything. You always was cute with your nose ring. You always carried yourself right. But you got to understand, it was a lot of clowns and dirty chicks that had nose rings and piercings and all that. And they made it real bad for that. You got it? These are the things that happen that I want people to get when I kept saying it's a separation. And you hear me saying all these trifling foul things. I'm saying trifling foul things so y'all will get the perspectives that other people are saying and judging. And these are where these things stand at now. You get it? And I've been trying to tell a lot of y'all, just go back to normal, natural shit. Get out of it. If you don't want to be judged, you don't want to be laughed at, you don't want to be looked at as an idiot and a clown, go back to normal shit. Meaning, don't follow what you see no more. I don't care if you sit in your house and make up something you want to do or how you want to look. Just do it. Make something up. But you keep following, you're going to keep getting it. Because I told you it's a classification. And when they talk, is what they say. Oh, my God, you can't fix stupid. So I'm just showing y'all it's a narrative, y'all. See that? Now I'm going to show you this part right here. What they forget. Let's go back to reality. Y'all didn't start twerking. Who started twerking? Where they at? Guess what? Now y'all hood look just like they hood. Y'all didn't start twerking. It's not called, they didn't conquer that shit and call it Africa for no reason. That's the home of fat asses. And every time they went there, they was freaking on their ass. They freaked that whole continent. That's the home. That's the continent of the freaks. What's wrong with y'all? That's why y'all do it to this day. Got it now? Also, the prank on y'all. The only thing y'all do know African in inheritance is shaking y'all ass and bending over. Okay? So you know your world history, you'll know exactly all that. See, now that look like y'all. See, what y'all didn't get it was a trick. Y'all thought y'all were doing it first. No, they did it first. But the difference is they was doing that shit in dirty ass countries. Now you looking dirty. See, you was doing shit so much. Now your neighborhood look just like that. Meanwhile, no, they was doing that shit, been doing it. Now you doing it, stuck online. Now you poor just like they used to be. Huh? No, y'all. All that ass shaking come from over there. Just know that. They didn't name that shit that for nothing. Don't get twisted with that Africana shit. No, they know that's the home of ass. The home of ass and freaking. What you think every country did when they went there? Every country stuck their seed in that continent. What you think they was doing? That's the home of the fat ass. No BBLs. But I just want y'all all to get. When y'all got BBLs and know y'all was twerking, y'all was trying to be like the real African woman. No BBL, original twerkers. All right? Jokes on y'all again. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all over here, y'all are African Americans. All right. So this is what they were paying to see, y'all. They were paying to see pregnant women on stage. So I told you hip hop is weirdo shit, and that's why they didn't respect y'all and was taxing you. Now, everything we spoke about is starting to play out. Let's go, and it's disgusting. Now around here, we've been watching this narrative. Thanks, B. Tisdale. Thanks, bro. Good to see you. Good to see everybody in the chat. What's up, Redskin, Britt, Matt, C. Mills, Inquiry Minds. We've been speaking about this, y'all. Keep your eyes open on it. I'm telling you, it's going, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Keep your eyes open on this. Check it out. Now, I showed y'all already. They keep trying to compare Blue Ivy to Northwest. All they're doing is trying to ride Northwest coattails. They keep trying to compare Blue Ivy to Northwest. I'm going to say it again because they keep posting it. They keep trying to compare Blue Ivy to Northwest. They keep trying to compare Blue Ivy to Northwest. They keep, all right? The way I say it like that, that's because I'm tired of it. They keep trying to do it. Somebody keep trying to make somebody's daughter relevant, but it's not going to work because you already got the facts. They can't be relevant on their own. They got to keep comparing their daughter to somebody else's daughter. But I told you already, this whole conversation is a you-know-what conversation. Because I told you in y'all culture, this what it is. The Daily Spill, another fake-ass blogger site. They the ones that promote the shit. Check it out. Blue Ivy versus Northwest. Internet says 2 worlds. See, these are called manufactured topics, y'all. When they say the internet says, what internet? Who? 1 day ago, 52 comments, 82 reactions. Family, told you this all bait. Once you participate in this, you're participating in Geppetto behavior. Once you say which one of them is better or will look better, that's what you're getting baited on. Meanwhile, somebody keep putting their child in the new, even though their child had a clothing line that flopped, even though they bring their child to stages, shows, NFL games, they've been doing it. All of a sudden, when somebody else's daughter start winning, they start doing this comparing shit for traction. Energy vampires. Meanwhile, let me show y'all reality once again. Because me and others, we know exactly what's going on. Hold up. I want to get this shit clear. Here we go right here. California. I have to say, Blue Ivy looks prettier and dressed so much nicer. My only problem is both girls are being exploited by their parents. Bingo. So what am I telling you? I ain't telling you nothing. I'm just showing you what everybody know already. Because I told you, everybody outside of hip-hop is not stupid, so they see it clear as day. They know this is exploitation. I ain't got to say nothing no more. All right? Being that people's careers in the trash. But it's not just exploitation. It's also grown-up baiting. That's what it is. So let's go to it one more time. Why compare 2 kids? Causing self-esteem and other teenage issues. Stop. Thank you. Why? Hold up. We're going to get to Lil Wayne. Why is hip-hop bloggers comparing little kids? Is it because y'all don't have no more topics? Is it because hip-hop is so dead? Well, you talk about Blue Ivy. Why the hell you ain't talk about the mother? Let me show you the mother's concert last summer. All right? I'll give you something to talk about, grown-ups. See, I told you, grown-ups, you can't talk about their fucking failure, so now you want to talk about their kids like they supposed to win or something. No, let's go to the bottom, all right? Let's go back. Hold up. It's like shit be disappearing on here. Here we go. Why y'all didn't talk about this? Why y'all didn't talk about all those empty-ass seats at that concert? Once again, the whole last summer, watch them brush over this. See, the reason why I'm sick of all of them, because they're the ones that ruined YouTube. They made it so corny and boring, trying to control it and stop my money. You get it? That's why it's nothing left. That's why I'm going to stay cooking their ass. They have nothing left but to talk about people's kids. This is how sorry they are, y'all. But they also are staging y'all to be Geppettos talking about children. Meanwhile, they'd rather talk about the children than talk about how much they've been flopping. See that? But then again, if they wasn't flopping, it wouldn't be no conversation of their children. It's very simple. See that? Told y'all been believing fake shit. I told you they wasn't winning. Then last summer you had the proof and they covered that up. Oh, no, man. No, I told you they're going to talk about everything else except for the truth. Now, what's the truth? That they've been robbing people. They've been robbing people. They've been overcharging people. They have not been winning at all. Now what? Now they comparing daughters. This is a baiting conversation for grown-ups. All right? This is how sorry y'all entertainment is now. This is what they're telling us. We are, now look, we are all so sorry. We're supposed to be talking about Blue Ivy and Northwest. So tomorrow, I'm supposed to put them on the cover. And if I did that, you know what that'd make me? If I was to put this on the cover, Blue Ivy versus Northwest, which one is the best? If I was to do that, do you know what that would make me? And then all y'all that tap in, do you know what that would make y'all? Told y'all, I could bait y'all so many ways. This is how it's played. It's a bait game. Now, say I work for somebody and the whole plan is to set all y'all stupid ass up. All I got to do, put on the cover, y'all going to come running, talking in that chat, leaving no comments, got them. Meanwhile, that was some shit you was never supposed to even click on, y'all. Told you, that dementia shit is getting real. It's going to get a lot of y'all in trouble, too. Y'all got, a lot of people got tricked to participate in every conversation when you supposed, shit like this, you supposed to leave that shit alone. I'm going to just keep giving y'all the updates. I've been showing y'all how somebody will not stop comparing Blue Ivy to Northwest, not the other way around. They keep putting Blue Ivy in Northwest shit because they want their daughter to get traction so bad. All right? Now I'm going to keep showing you. This is why they got the fucking lock. Because of this right here. Where the bloggers be at? Instagram. Where they promote this at? Instagram. Where the minors be at? Instagram. Where the grown-ups be at? Instagram. That's why the lock is on. I'm going to keep telling y'all. When I show you again, y'all culture is blamed for being Geppettos and hornballs. All right? I'm just going to keep giving y'all the updates. Instagram to remove end-to-end encryption for private messaging in May. This is something totally different. Y'all know what this is about? This right here, check it out. It wasn't no encryption on. You know what that meant? Grown-ups and minors were able to talk and hide the conversations. So guess what? Now, in May, the new law is no conversations in the DM shall be hidden. So if you don't believe shit got out of control, if you don't believe that there was a lot of grown-ups and kids messing around, hopefully you're getting it after I showed you all the lockups and the locks. All right? So I told you guys, man, when I started seeing disturbing shit, I know what's going on. Y'all all was in a mental challenge, in a bait game, to see how many of y'all were Geppettos, how many of y'all are actually filthy people, and it was just a test for all y'all. And like I say, if you did anything, that's between you. If you was liking youngster pictures, if you was in DMs, that's on you. Other than that, just know they got all the information, all right? And this is what's going on. That's what Mark is in trouble for. You know what Mark got in trouble for? Part of it, no filters on these apps. And all the kids getting snatched. And a lot of women getting, a lot of shit happening off these apps right here. Y'all forgot about all the beefs, dummies spraying each other, shooting each other up over these stupid ass apps. Yeah, a lot of things happen to one people the most. And to wash their hands of it, court, I'm getting away from this. That's why I told you this world over with. The new world is Meta is now into technology. Meta makes glasses. Meta into some other shit now. Technology. Meta is not investing in social media no more, y'all. I told you it's all over with. It's all over. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into the real part of the hip-hop flop. Update every day. Because today it was super dead, nothing to talk about. But I want you to see the death for yourself. Music times. Jay-Z and Elon Musk, unbelievable clash over dinner. Never heard of it. But on Fat Joe podcast, somebody talking about Jay-Z. But this is what I want to show you. No reactions, no likes, no comments. Let's go. See that? Y'all still watch Joe and Jada? That show for losers, guys. That's how I know you a loser, bro. Sorry. Fat Joe recalls Valentine's Day moment while LeBron James. Didn't I tell you he can't do nothing without talking about somebody else? Fat Joe got a platform. They talking about Jay-Z right here. Yeah. Fat Joe got a platform. LeBron James. I've never seen a rapper with a career talk about everybody else but his own career. Now look, Fat Joe recalls Valentine's Day moment while LeBron James. Stop right there. 2 days 1 like, 1 reaction, no comments. Fat Joe, so sorry. People don't even want to joke with him no more. Here you got it. So didn't I tell you they just perpetrating online? No, somebody owns YouTube. Being that they own YouTube, they own platforms, and that's why you still see them, because their spots are paid for. That's about it. You're the dummies that still watch them. The day y'all stop watching them, the day they disappear. But then again, keep watching them, all right, because I need more jokes. Let's go, all right? This is what they watch. No, Fat Joe, it's the reason why you're a joke, bro. I just want you to see it, Fat Joe, all your fans. When I showed the reality off Instagram and off of your YouTube shit, everywhere y'all don't pay for shit, y'all are irrelevant. And once again, I'm going to still show y'all today somebody who is relevant. I'm going to show y'all the numbers hip-hop used to get to let y'all all know I am not specifically picking them out, targeting them, or trying to make a point that these individuals are not winning. I'm showing you through daily analytics, daily posting, daily 24/7 blogging. And I'm showing you it don't matter who posts them, what they talking about, who's in the title, they don't get no traction. This is reality, y'all. Let's go. Why? All right. 2024, when I said Fat Joe career was over, has it been proven yet? All right. Joe and Jada got money behind it. Man, that shit on Netflix. They all over. They pushing that whack ass shit so hard. Somehow it still ain't transcending. Let's go. This hip hop. See the word hip hop? Glorilla shows off incredible gym progress. How is that news when people go to the gym every day and get gym progress? Is that really news? Or is that hip hop flopping? 18 reactions, 16 likes, 2 comments. All right? Glorilla shows off incredible gym. I didn't have no topics this morning. That's not a topic. Let's go. Shade Room. I've been showing y'all they crash in real time. Let's go. Shade Room. The home of artificial, knockoff, no talent, no name, no brand celebrities that don't exist. Shade Room. Carissa Sappho. Harvey shares. Who the hell is that? Shares strong words for Carissa. 13 reactions, 10 likes, 10 comments. Shade Room. The manufacturer, Shade Room is the goddamn warehouse for no-name people. And they just make them somebody. Let's go, man. They fucking done. Hip-hop news. Clarissa Shields. Y'all thought she was winning. No, she's ruining her brand. Clarissa Shields and Maserati Bud trade blows over 50 Cent. In 2 days, 10 comments. In 2 days, 50 reactions, 40 likes. Told you they got to struggle for 50. And I also told 50, you've been ruining yourself, 50. Since you've been playing with these people, 50, your stock went down a little bit, bro. Yes, it did. Once you start playing around with this rap, clown-ass internet shit, 50, they tricked you again. You had them all in the corner with that Diddy Doc. You started playing with them. Then you put yourself back on the rap level. Here we go again. Hear what they say about Clarissa Shields. I'm a Clarissa fan for sure. But where she messed up at is why is she having continuous dialogue with Bud when he's clearly shooting his shot? My point is this. They saying she playing around online so long, so much, she's becoming a clown. Bingo, lower her stock. I told you social media was to lower black stock. It lowers their stock. They trick to think it bigs up their stock with trending topics, but once they get caught up in dumb shit, it lowers their stock. Lower the stock. Bingo. Told you. Don't be surprised if Clarissa Shields get knocked out her next fight. Mary J. Blige reveals the truth about 50 Cent. Didn't Mary say her feet hurt? Didn't I tell you 50 the clout? Well, ever since I told y'all 50 was the clout, you seeing everybody putting 50 name in their mouth, right? Well, just know, being that everybody put their name and put 50 name in their mouth, they made it worse. Mary J. Blige revealed the truth about 50 Cent. Do you see how Mary got to hop on a 50 bandwagon? All right. They can't. They have nothing to talk about themselves, y'all. Meaning, no celebrity can tell you what they currently have going on at all. and they have to use other celebrity names for clout, y'all. Everybody got to use each other's name. This shit is just sad, man. So you got it? Let's go. Mano argues 50 Cent and G-Unit got sparked. They got spanked by Jimmy Henchman. Mano, almost a day, 2 comments, 9 likes, 10 reactions. So you see 50, you got all these has-beens and bums with your name in their mouth. And that's how your brand getting ruined. 50, see that? Playing online with these bozos. You played online with them 50, you gave them life for about 2 weeks. Either way, the shit don't work. I just want them all to see. Ain't none of them going nowhere. So y'all can keep saying 50 Cent, 50 Cent, 50 Cent. That ain't gonna work. So I'm just letting y'all know, New York, you're looking very bad right now. All right? Now, here go another idiot that got roasted. Bow Wow, y'all. A straight jackass. Didn't I tell you they whole shit is staring in the camera? Because they think you like them like that? Bow Wow whole thing been looking in the camera. So he's going to work those eyes on you, ladies. He's going to work. You like these eyes, don't you? You like these eyes. Now check this out. He was on $1 Million Worth of Game with Gilly the Kid. Didn't I tell you these idiots need each other? That's how fucking sorry they are. The hip hop industry is so fucking sorry. They got to interview each other, and none of them have a fucking career. They got to interview each other and tell all their old stories because they have nothing left. Now, you ask a question. How long they going to keep it going? Now, Bow Wow is trying to say the reason why he looks young because he didn't eat red meat and pork like that. But I know what the nigga's doing. You just, being that you interviewing with Gilly the Kid, you know they got a Philly fan base, and you know a lot of brothers in Philly are Muslims. So you sitting there talking about you ain't eat pork. But just know Bow Wow got roasted for this dumbass shit. All right? They saying, nigga, you do look your age. Boy, you looking like a pit bull. Didn't I tell you whenever they show their face, they shall be roasted. All right? I kept telling y'all how it's going to be for them, and I don't give a damn who they are. See that? Boy, you look like a pit bull. You see this? Now, let me show you. Hip-hop. I don't know why short men think they are forever young. Just because you stop growing doesn't mean you stop aging. Somebody said, laugh my ass off, true statement. So when I tell y'all family, I get all my laughs off these goddamn comments. If it wasn't for these comments roasted, man, I would be so miserable, man. So y'all see it, right? It's the truth. Tell you that's the hip-hop thing. But this also the code of them being pedos. Not all the short brothers that know they men. Nah, man, this ain't got nothing to tell no short man. A man is a man, no matter his height. But in hip-hop, when you a short man, you can act young forever. It's right here. I don't know why short men think they are forever young. Just because you stop growing doesn't mean you stop aging. Now, tell the truth. Don't y'all see this in hip-hop now? That's what I was showing y'all with Boosie. All these guys, man. That's why I tell you. The secret in the pedo shit is in the men. They mind. Yeah. So you got it, right? If a man feel like he can hang around youngsters and get away with it forever, he going to keep doing it. In hip-hop, here you got it. Bow Wow claims he still look young and he keep look, he stopped eating red meat and pork. So you got it now, man. They also said, Bow Wow, you do look you look exactly your age. You do look 38, nigga. Oh man, this shit's sad, man. Check it out. This is what they said, Bow Wow. Boy, you looking like a pit bull. Let's go, man. Lil Wayne ain't spared neither. All right? Lil Wayne, you not spared neither, fool. Lil Wayne announces new the Carter 20th anniversary tour dates. No reactions, no likes, no comments. So y'all, the hip-hop flop is for real. You watching it live, y'all. The hip-hop flop 2026. You watching it. When I told y'all everything this year hip-hop gonna flop, here's the update. Bloggers flopping. See it right here? Hip-hop. Hot new hip-hop. Y'all should just shut it down. Shut it down, y'all. We all gonna campaign for them to just shut it down. Say, hey, let's all get on the campaign. Just say shut it down, man. Let's help save some integrity. I want everybody to go around today. Anything hip hop, just go in the chat and say, shut it down. That's it. Just keep it moving. Shut it down. Instagram, all over, y'all. When you see that shit failing, just say, shut it down. Check it out, y'all. Look. This shit been going on 3 months. They ain't making no money. This shit funny now. Look. Lil Wayne announced his new Carter tour. Don't nobody care. Y'all, nobody give a fuck about that shit. Told you, Lil Wayne, them days over with, bro. And the thing is, too, the other joke is the fan base that was around, they're not around no more. So here we got it, y'all. Told you they're going to keep playing themselves. The hip-hop flop. They watching Mace. Look, y'all, look. Everybody lost respect. Mace touches on when Diddy, he touching on when Sean and Diddy bodyguard had a fight. This nigga still talking about bad boy stories. The question is, who's watching it? Now I'm going to keep showing y'all hip-hop. Hip-hop. Let me show y'all hip-hop. Now, remember I showed y'all these things right here before. I showed y'all, whenever it's hip-hop, they always make a point to say the age. I get it clear. I know what they be saying. They're going to keep showing y'all to your face. Whenever they show hip-hop, they always put their age. I've been showing y'all this. Here's the pattern. Mace, 50. Touched on the incident when Sean, 47, appeared on his podcast with fellow rapper Cameron. Mace said that Combs initially attempted to cause tension between him and Sean. So fucking what, Mace? You're 50, and they want to make sure you're 50. They telling me you niggas are washed up and your old stories are washed up. The man, family, whoever listens to them, you a fucking loser. I'm going to tell y'all to your face. I don't give a damn how you take it. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's telling me about Sean. I'm like, yeah, I hear you. This is what Mace saying. But I'm super arrogant at this time, Mace recalled. He going back in the stories, but he's super arrogant. Meanwhile, this is what they do. He goes into the story to make it about him. Meanwhile, all them niggas washed up. I told you I don't even want to see nobody's face on YouTube. I barely want to hear my own mouth. I don't want to see this shit no more, y'all. I don't want to see their ass. I act like I got my own formula I work with, y'all. Do shit like try to scroll without seeing people's face. Like I be doing other shit, y'all. I don't want to see them at all. They disgrace. 50 years old, y'all. This is where y'all at. U.S. rapper, Mystical. See that? I told you the game. All this shit I be telling you, I get to prove it. I get to prove it now. U.S. rapper, Mystical, pleads guilty to third-degree rape. You see why they made sure they put rapper? Told y'all that's the code word. Y'all are rappers and rapers. Fans, you're rapers. U.S. rapper, Mystical, pleads guilty to third-degree rape. Bingo. They made a point to put U.S. rapper. Told y'all guys the joke was on y'all. Hip-hop is the genre of the Pied Piper. They play the music, that hip-hop music, to the day they die. They play that shit till they in a wheelchair, and the kids gonna keep coming. You got it. Now you see why Michael Jackson slept in the bed with minors? That's hip-hop. Hip-hop, R&B, same shit. Check it out. I've been showing y'all TMZ flopping. Also, what I've been showing y'all is how all of them had money invested in so many different sites. Their other networks are flopping, y'all. Their other monetized outlets are flopping. TMZ, a day ago. Oscar security firm acknowledges Teyana incident. But guess what, TMZ? You're not spared. 1 comment. 7 reactions. 3 likes. So do y'all now get it when I said nobody want to see their face no more? Told you nobody cares unless it's roasting going on, y'all. If it ain't no roasting, it's nothing happening, brother. All right? But when I said, I'm going to show you again what I said. Now, remember when I said it doesn't matter how many comments, they still going to get roasted? Teyana Taylor only has 1 comment. And I know the formula. I said that 1 comment, she's being roasted. Let's go. Sister girl needs to calm down. She brought the hood with her. Get it? So that what we spoke about, y'all, how she had a hood mentality, right? Bingo, right here. Sister girl needs to calm down. Bingo, right here. And if you want to be racist, somebody black said it. So I told you, everybody know what's up. Now I get to show y'all real news, or should I say real grown-up news that's trending. When I show y'all all this stuff come from the same place, this is what hip-hop used to do. The View fans think Whoopi Goldberg is a lunatic. Didn't I tell you Whoopi getting cooked? Check it out. 1,300 reactions, 898 likes, 1,200 comments in less than 24 hours. This is what hip-hop used to do. Every day, every topic. Not no more. Nobody cares. The comments show you who care. Because if a person ain't typing, they don't care. If they don't even want to dish your ass, they don't care. So you got it? Whoopi Goldberg is more important right now as we speak than anybody in black entertainment all put together. Why? Because the country grew up. The country is done with that other shit. And there's a lot of grown-ups online. They're not into that childish shit. And another thing is, everybody's in the hip-hop, they failing. A lot of them went to jail. A lot of them getting arrested in sex traffic sweeps. And that's what's happening. But I wanted y'all to all see. Let's go back to Jay-Z. See that? No likes, no comments, no reactions. 8 hours. See fatjoe 2 days ago? 1 like, 1 reaction, no comments. All right? I don't got to keep repeating these idiots. See that? Glorilla? All right. Now let's get to real celebrity. Whoopi Goldberg is a real celebrity, which means wherever Whoopi goes, her numbers will follow. So whether she's on Instagram, wherever Whoopi go at, you got proof. She get 1,000 comments, 1,000 likes. Wherever she's at, she gets traffic. Got it? Celebrity. Still relevant. That's what it means. Still relevant. Whether you like or not, still relevant. All that other shit, make believe. I told you everybody online got fake numbers, bro. Sorry to tell y'all guys, just what it is. If them shits ain't transitioning over, and like I said, I've been noticing that about them. Ever since this shit happened and AI took over online, I started seeing their real numbers, and I put it together. Once I understood they couldn't take over the shit, I said no, because people didn't get, they were robbing companies, lying. I'm paying you, but you lied to me about your views. You told me you get 30,000 views a day. But now that we got AI technology, a company told me the truth. You use AI. Your numbers ain't real. We got the analytics now. You a liar. That's what they've been doing. So that's why I showed you. See that? When they're not on Instagram, this is the real Jay-Z. See the article, Music Times? See the check? That's a real article. Those are real people. Any other real platform? No reactions, guys. Nobody cares. I don't care if it was 100. Still showing you. That's Jay-Z. He's supposed to be big. Wherever he go at, he's supposed to see 1,000. All right? No. Let's go back to Whoopi. 1,300 reactions. 1,200 comments. Just bring y'all back to reality. All right? Get used to it. Now, these are the things we've been speaking about. When I told y'all the black card is up. Slavery conversations just dead on. Former NBA star Jalen Rose says there is a residue of slavery in the NBA. Jalen Rose, that's why you don't have a job no more for real. That's why Molly dumped your ass, bro. You know why I say that? There's no such thing as even putting slavery in the word of basketball when y'all get paid millions of dollars. No such thing as getting paid millions talking about slavery, asshole. All right? But you guys are going to keep saying slavery because you're programmed and that's all your minds know. Guess what, Jalen Rose? You are now a willing participant at having fucking dementia. Told y'all got dementia. Y'all was going to talk about slavery so long. That's all you're going to know in the end. Even though you still want to accept the fact that every country, every civilization, every single fiber of this world that been conquered have been put in bondage. But for some reason, you want to be the Hollywood star of the slave narrative. Meanwhile, you the only one still talking about it, which means you now have fucking dementia. All right? You're stuck in the past. Meanwhile, you stuck in the past so much, you forgot everything future. You don't know the future. Let's go, Jalen Rose. Just give you, I'm going to use you for example to everybody else. These are the things I'm talking about, everybody else talking about. When I said it's a reason why you guys don't exist no more. You're fucking played out. And you have proven you did not step up your memory bank. You have done no studies. You have not gained no understanding, no high-level intelligence, and you all have proved you don't have no lights at all. Now that we in the light years, you prove you don't have it. You guys are in darkness. Let's go. How was, y'all, I told you, without slavery and race, they got nothing to talk about. You know what's going on? Those blacks in NBA are just now waking up that they don't run shit no more. But around here, how many years I told you they was replaced? How many years ago I told you they was up? I told y'all 2021. They're just now waking up, figuring it out. It ain't about them no more. So now they want to talk this slavery shit. How they get, when players get shipped off, he said he don't want to use those words. It sound like slavery, shit like that. No, y'all. Y'all millionaires. Y'all made a lot of money. Y'all blew it. Y'all didn't start no modern day investments. First of all, any rich nigga that don't own a farm, don't ever open up your mouth about slavery. If you somebody rich and you don't own no land, you should be ashamed of yourself mentioning slavery. Let's go. Let's go. What's this about? Now, right here, I'm going to show y'all the real shit. Meta in courts. All right? They laying off workers. They hiding their tracks. All right? A lot of people suing because their youngsters got snatched. Meta had endured criticism from child safety groups and an alliance of law enforcement, including the FBI, Interpol, the UK's National Crime Agency, and the Australian Federal Police, who argue it would weaken the ability to keep children safe online. Right? Children were not safe online, y'all. So I just wanted y'all all to see all of this stuff was a cover-up because they didn't want none of y'all to know. And what a lot of y'all don't get, if your kids went missing off one of these apps, you had a lawsuit. And they didn't want all y'all to know. It means Meta will be able to see the contents of messages between all users, which is so far only for those who did not enable encryption. Long story short, it is now filtered, meaning all messages will be encrypted. You will not be able to hide no more conversations on none of these apps no more ever again. Talking about in the DM. Nothing, no more encryption. Before everything was encrypted, they were able to do and talk whatever they want and hide the conversation. Yep. Let's go. See those empty seats? All right. Social media reacts to vacant seats. Why am I showing you that? Part of the Live Nation situation. Being that some events had empty seats, they were charging more for ticket sales. Yep, you paying for 2 seats, don't even know it. You paying a 2 for 1, $600, $500, $400. That's right. But now they in court, y'all. That's all you got to know. Let's get to Kevin Fart, dumbass. Kevin Fart being written out of history, y'all. We know around here. We already spoke about his career is over. I already told you he's never coming back. Only thing we're doing is giving updates to everything we laughed and joked about already 2024. Feel good, family. You are so far ahead of your time. That's why you're smart and everybody else dumb. Everybody else is dumb, miserable, depressed, sad, hurting, struggling. Because what? They love this shit. Everybody that was laughing before, they're now crying. We were the ones upset, struggling, going through hell. But now we okay because we didn't follow. So being that they didn't get Kevin Hart's career was over, I'm going to now show you the proof. Kevin Hart is being written out of history. 50 years from now, when they walk up and see this guy named Kevin Hart was a comedian and they go see that wax figure, they don't look nothing like him. You ever heard of whitewashing? Okay then. Remember you heard it was a Hollywood rule, the brown paper bag? Well, Kevin Hart is not lighter than a brown paper bag. But when they rewrite his story in history, they're going to rewrite his whole story as he was the color of a brown paper bag. He was light skinned. There you have it. They fucked up his statue on purpose. They did the same thing to Dwayne Wade too. So this is them sticking it to you, Kevin Hart. Y'all see that shit? That's Kevin Fart. All right, y'all. They say, oh, y'all look alike. Keep it real. Does that look like Kevin Hart? Does it look like Kevin Hart, y'all? You know they did that on purpose, right? Even Kevin Hart know that shit. Yeah, Kevin Hart, you being written out of history, bro. This is an attack. He said, this is an attack. Told you, he know. Who in the F is this? He continued. At this point, these museums are just trying to make me cry. Yeah, you know what's up. You the main participant at Diddy parties, fool. Told you they all gonna be written out of history. Anybody affiliated with Diddy, it's gonna end bad for them, y'all. I told you, man. I got the writing on the wall. I got it very clear, man. See it? This called Kevin Hart. Fool, you're not even gonna be remembered no more. Your whole narrative gonna be somebody else. They writing you out of history. They didn't do that to Eddie Murphy. Nope. They did that to you. That's you getting written out of history, fool. You heard of whitewashing? There you go. Fool, they don't just make white Jesuses. No. You're being wiped out, man. All right? Years from now, all y'all celebrities are going to be painted with white faces. Told you the greatest rapper, Eminem. The greatest comedian, Kevin Hart, right there. This also means your career is over, Kevin Hart. That's what it means, bro. You got it? Told you they characters, guys. Does that look like Kevin Hart, y'all? Can you? All right, y'all always talk about racism. This is racism right here. Whoever made that statue is a racist. They refuse to make that shit his exact complexion. That is racism, y'all. So I'm going to keep showing you racism be in your face, but you don't know what it is. You think everything else racism. No, that's racism. That's what it is, y'all. That's racism right in your face. So whoever did that, they racist. They are. That man, that's not that man complexion, y'all. And I think it's lighter than that. That's just the footage. You see, I think the picture made it a little darker. That shit lighter than that. Kevin Fart. So, do y'all now see how Cat Williams put a nice curse on Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish? Are y'all able to see it now? Well, he said they not funny at all. And he told y'all the truth. And everybody went against Cat Williams. Do you see how it ended for all of them? You got y'all proof now, man. Kevin Hart was part of that whole shit. He's not that funny. He's not that deal. And they wanted me to love him and like him so bad, but I never did because he was never funny to me, y'all. Family, let me tell y'all right now, I will tell y'all all the people that's funnier than him to me. God damn it, Steve Harvey is funnier than him. Cedric the Entertainer is more funny than Kevin Hart to me. Damn near every comedian is. That's the truth. He's never funny to me. He thought just because he's short and he act goofy, he's funny. You're not funny, bro. You're goofy. Goofy to me ain't funny. Y'all know Mike Epps funny. Everybody's more. I can name so many people more. When I say, God damn it, Steve Harvey more funny than him, y'all. That's why I'm going to say it again. Steve Harvey more funny. It's the truth, y'all. Steve Harvey more funny than Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart is not funny, y'all. Sorry. He's a goofball. He's an idiot, y'all. No, he's just funny because he's short and black. I'm going to play with y'all. That's why they laugh at him, man. They laugh at him. Kevin Hart, mind you, they posting this shit Fox News, National News. This ain't blogger news. Kevin Hart isn't happy with his newest wax likeness. He ain't happy, y'all, at all. He know he being disrespected. What the F? What did I do to these people? The 46-year-old comedian wrote on his Instagram, so he can't take it no more. He know he losing. He know he ain't getting no jobs. He know all he got left is DraftKings. What he say right here? What the F? What did I do to these people? Okay, that's one thing. What else he said right here? This is an attack. Who in the F is this? At this point, these museums are just trying to make me cry. Kevin Hart knows, man. This shit ain't got nothing to do with my legacy. How my legacy gonna live forever if they making a bogus statue? That ain't me. Told you their legacy's being ruined, y'all. What y'all got to get to is when Kevin Hart's career ended, his main last news was he admitted in court to abusing his woman, cheating, and doing drugs, e-pills, being a straight freak on drugs, cheating. That's how Kevin Hart's career ended, for real. It did. That's how it ended, him in court. He has not been back ever since. He just been playing online, like I said. Every black celebrity online, bro, damn near don't have a career. They don't. Everybody that's online over 40, they don't have no career for real, especially over 50. They don't have one, y'all. They just don't. Their career is social media, and that's not a career. It's not. I tell y'all, they just like us now. Kevin Hart, too. All right, so look, they just got more money than us. Kevin Hart got a few businesses around, but at the end of the day, nah. Instagram last Saturday, after sharing a video of the wax statue that showed the figure wearing a gold chain and leather jacket that outstretched arms, with outstretched arms. I know that ain't Kevin Hart. Now, y'all saw a lot of different wax figures, so you can be the judge. You saw the Biggie wax figure. I saw a lot of wax figures. That is the worst. But I know they did that on purpose, man. They did that shit on purpose. That's why they did that, y'all. They didn't want to make it that dark. And ain't nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong with dark-skinned people, man. But, Hollywood got its own rules. So, there you have it. This reality right here. People still stuck at the airport. So, I want y'all to see these are things we spoke about. People go on spring break to have all this fun, but somehow it don't end good for them. They don't get, once I go on spring break, I spend $800. I have all this fun, but then I get trapped at the airport. Now I'm miserable. Now I got to spend more money. I'm not getting home. Hopefully, I ain't getting backed up in my bills. And now I'm catching hell. I'm catching so much hell. By the time I get home, I'm going to forget my trip. This has been happening to Americans the past couple years, and I'll just be laughing at them. All right? They don't get, if this country at war, you ain't going to have no fun. Let's go. Flight passengers are warned things could get worse amid DHS shutdown, delays, and call-outs. They training new officers right now as we speak. Why? A major call-out happened. It's a partial shutdown and a major call-out. Everybody that called out, they have not been getting paid. They have not been getting paid. I showed you the TSA workers. Just know a lot of them going to be unemployed and on the street. It's coming. All right? Over half of Houston TSA employees called out as funding stalemate creates havoc. Tell you what, you know what they're doing? They're getting pushed out. They're going to get pushed out. Now, look, everybody that was at spring break, we looked at them fighting in Texas. We looked at the sex traffic arrests, the minor arrests, all that spring break. This is what I meant when I said they made it where they can't just run. Now, those same people on spring break, they all being held up at these airports. Still can't leave. They didn't know that their whole vacation was going to be a trap. Anybody that's a Geppetto, anybody on the list, anybody they're looking for, they getting rounded up. Now, check it out. The TSA workers are quitting because a lot of them tried to keep their job. I showed you the janky-ass TSA workers. Most of them are minorities. They are the ones calling out. Just know they're the ones that ain't coming back neither. A lot of people are going to be flushed out of their jobs. TSA workers, goodbye. All right? Meanwhile, the biggest storms and tornadoes been hitting this week. While the airports are shut down. While people stuck. And like I said, you could have went to spring break, but this your city right here. You can't get back home. Your airport shut down because of the storm on top of that. So I want you to see how people be ruining their life, y'all. They didn't know this past years, you're supposed to just chill, look, move around least as possible, stay out the way. Everybody's ruining their life, y'all, and failing. These blizzards still got power out in certain places. Flights are grounded. In some places, cities being evacuated, and things are not normal yet. I'm going to tell y'all my opinion, things ain't going to be normal till all this stuff is over. Long as we got all this chaos, shit ain't normal. So just know, y'all, we're going to get out of here. I'm not going to go on. Appreciate all y'all for tapping in, though. It was no topics today, y'all. It's not. The real topic is Live Nation. This is what they said about y'all. Check it out. This is what they said about y'all. Live Nation ticket director downplays robbing them blind. This is what he said. Robbing them blind, baby. Baker said in one 2022 message, a Live Nation employee was talking to another employee. This is the actual text messages being revealed in court. All right. It was a payout in federal court. Live Nation has to kick out over $200 million, but they also are being sued by states. They had to deal with the Fed case. Now they got to deal with state. And different states want their money. So their text messages are being revealed. In this message, he said, we're robbing them blind. And the person responded, that's how we do. That's how we do, baby. We rob their ass because they stupid. These people are so stupid, Baker wrote. I almost feel bad taking advantage of them. Bye. You got it? Now y'all got it. You see that logo in the middle? If that logo in the middle ain't handle this, that shit was going to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. So I told y'all everybody was laughing at y'all. And rap, BET, black music, period. They was able to make up prices, make up shit, do whatever the hell they want. He was charging $250 for parking because he felt like it. Baker also admitted he raised the price of parking even further after texting, who said he set his top level parking price to $250 for a show. I wonder if I can get $225, Baker said. So you got it right here. Meanwhile, y'all were going to pay to see bums. And these bums had y'all paying for tickets that were getting jacked up. Everybody's rich. They got so rich, the government had to step in and said, we got to get some of that money back. So when I told y'all everybody was in on this Ponzi scheme of robbing y'all, all of this shit only became reality because y'all made it reality. All of these things would not have happened if it wasn't for right here. Everything you are now looking at was created right here. The current billionaires. The reason why the world is the way it is because of that right here. All right? Once y'all got hooked on this, you see what? Now I'm going to show y'all what meta mean. Ever since y'all signed these apps, y'all been on that fucking roller coaster of infinity, going nowhere. Going nowhere. Circles, ups and downs, doing figure eights. Y'all been on a fucking roller coaster ride, y'all. That's why now you're all turned out with nothing. The same result you can get from go to amusement park and hang out that shit all day. Go to amusement park, hang out at that shit a whole year straight. You're going to get the same result. You just didn't know. You was in a clown show. They took Great Adventures and put it in a fucking app. Some of y'all will understand these science I'm talking about. I'm talking physics. Metaphysics. Metaphysics. Y'all all been in a metaphysical world. It's called a world you cannot see, but we all see it clear. That's the world y'all been trapped in. Huh? Metaphysics. The science of metaphysics got everybody rich. The land of make-believe. Metaphysics. Y'all believe everything in the world of metaphysics, therefore everybody got rich off that shit. That's called hot science, y'all. These people are scientists, mathematicians, wizards, and warlocks. The world you thought you lived was not even real. How you know that? Well, here's your proof. Since this app came out, did your life get better or did it get worse? And that's what you ask yourself. It's only two options. If I ask Mark Zuckerberg, hey, since y'all guys created this app, did your life get better or worse, Mark? Did you guys get richer or poorer? Did it get worse? All right. Y'all been looking at this shit all day. That's why you don't have none, y'all. No more talent left. All right? See them joking on Bow Wow? Boy, you looking like a pit bull. All your celebrities, that's all they do all day. Face in the camera. Talk about Nathan. Therefore, the game is over. Everybody's paid, and it's over now, y'all. The only documentation now is watching them crash. They crashed so bad, I'm not even going through the catalog of crash. I already went through the hip-hop flop segment. Jay-Z, no comments, no likes. FatJoe, no comments, 1 like, 2 days. All right? Clarissa Shield, 2 days, 10 comments, flopping. Mary J. Blige, 20 comments. Everybody got to talk about 50 to get any traction. Okay, Clarissa and 50, you got 10 comments. Mary, you talking about 50? You got 10. You got 20. Glorilla at the gym, 2 comments. We out of here, y'all. Don't be a weirdo. On that note, y'all enjoy y'all day. I just try to bring y'all something. Other than that, it ain't nothing going on. Y'all stay tuned. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. More coming soon. And I suggest you all get a members only. More coming. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I hope a lot of y'all don't have dementia, and I really mean that. But if you don't understand we in reality now and all this shit was fake, you got dementia. We out.